Cynthia had perfected the art of framing her life as ordinary, from the freshly cut hydrangeas on her front porch to the meticulously organized kitchen where the women gathered each Tuesday night. The book club was never really about reading. The ladies preferred red wine and gossip, their laughter swelling through the cul-de-sac's open windows, drawing envy and suspicion in equal measure. Cynthia hosted, smiling shyly, playing reluctant leader, though none of them realized that her warmth was only a mask, porcelain thin and fragile. On the night it happened, lightning forked above, rattling the thin glass of wine in their hands. The power faltered, plunging the room into momentary darkness. When the lamps flickered back, Cynthia was standing by the bookshelf, her hands trembling. "Did you hear that?" she whispered, eyes wide. "He's been calling me every night. The police think I'm making it up. He said he'd come tonight." The women exchanged nervous glances, each suddenly aware of shadows pressed up against the windows of the silent street outside. Cynthia's voice shrieked again, shaking as she pointed to the smeared message painted in condensation on the sunroom glass. "I see you." The women huddled closer, the mood shifting from giddy to brittle. Cynthia insisted she double-locked the doors, but shutters began to rattle. Panic set roots in their voices. The police would later find overturned chairs, fingerprints muddied by sweat and spilt wine, scratches along door frames, and shards of glass scattered like confetti. But the only living witness that night, Cynthia sobbed and recounted, over and over, the story of the shadowy man who'd haunted her for months, how he'd sneaked in, how she saw his reflection in the oven door, how she'd begged the others to run. In her trembling hands, she clutched a kitchen knife so tight it left crescent moons in her flesh. But before sirens flashed down the street, she stood in silence amid the mess. Rain tapped at the windows. She stepped over the women on the floor, limp forms cooling rapidly, their faces still fixed in shock, eyes wide open, as if searching for someone. She caught her distorted reflection in the window, her grin, wolf-bright, slick with red. When the detectives pressed her, Cynthia never broke. The guiltless way she recalled every lurid detail sent shivers through the station house for weeks. She liked to remind anyone who'd listen that the stalker was still out there. But late at night, in empty rooms, when Cynthia sat alone, she heard laughter echo from somewhere behind the walls, soft, horrible laughter, as if the women had never really left, and the real stalker had finally found her.